Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Basically Ella, Halloween edition. So if you've been following along, we've done a broken clown and oh my goodness, we've done a broken doll and a sexy clown. Today we're gonna just like vamp it up, do like a nice deep vixeny red lip with this like a smoked out, slightly detailed eyeliner eye. And then we're just gonna have fun, just enjoy ourselves and use the same colors I've used the last 2 days, which is pinks and purples, because I seem to be really liking them for Halloween. And then we're just gonna pack on to skills that we've done the last 2 episodes. So if anyone has any questions, or if they want to learn something, it's a good time because we're just like piggybacking on other skills. And on that, as you can tell, I've already done my base. I made my eyebrows a little bit higher today because I wanted to look a little see you next Tuesday. So a little higher arched. Okay, so we're gonna do what we did yesterday. We're gonna I want like big eyeliner, so I'm putting a bunch there. And then looking up so you can see that line. The same with the other side. And then looking up, so you can see where it transferred. Oh my god, that little run to get my pencil just like took the breath out of me. Okay, and just take it and angle down. Same with the other side. Doesn't have to be like super neat because I am going to be covering it with glitter on the top again. Almost kind of the same what we did the other day. Okay. I want to angle the inside in again, but I'm not going to connect it to the bottom part. All right. We're going to fill this in and I'm going to create my big wing again. So I'm going to go from the outer corner up to as far as I want it. I have a lot of space today because I made my arch bigger, remember? So I'm going to bring it right out and then make the point farther out. And same with the other side. And then connect it inwards to the point. Then I'm going to look into the mirror to see if they're fairly equal. This side's a little bigger, so I'm just going to go a little bit higher on top. And then we fill in. Now remember, I'm going to be using the side of the marker, the pen, and just drag it off so it can fill more space. And then using the tip when I just need to go a little bit more detailed work. Super easy. I say that knowing that I've done this many, many times, so it's easy for myself. But you know, at home you can take your time. I'm also not super worried about making little mistakes because little errors don't bother me. If you're a perfectionist and everything needs to be perfect, take your time, do what you need. I'm not that person. If you have like a big black pencil, you can do that right here as well. Just use your pen to create the shape that you want. Then look at it. Yeah, she's a little wild. Love it. This is where we're going to go a little different on the bottom. I'm not going to connect to that top part. I'm going to create a separate little line because I'm going to fill in with white down there. And then I'm going to connect this to the top part and then just pull it out the end. You see that? Perfect. I'm going to do that to the other side. And just pull her out to the other end. See that? Perfect. Then I'm just going to make it a little thicker just on this inner corner part. Or sorry, not inner corner, the center of the eye. Beautiful. Now I'm going to take a black pencil. No, I brought one. Found it. And we're going to put it just in the center there. Because I'm going to fill in with white on the outer corner. And I just want it to be the center of the eye. See that? Like that. Then we're going to play with eyeshadows again. We're essentially, this is almost going to be very similar to the eye we did last night, but we're going to do more black than we did last time. So pink again. You know what? Screw pink. Let's do red instead. I feel like red will be a nice vampy color to use. There we go. Yeah! It's red. It's just like the color of a... yeah. A lady of the night. I want this to look a little bit more sultry instead of playful with the pink, so I wanted to go with a deeper red. Plus, I'm doing a show later, so I figure the red will help since it is Halloween month. And what I'm doing, like with most things, I'm putting, after I dip my product in my brush, I'm putting the brush where I want the deepest bit of color. As I dip my brush in my product. And then I'm pulling it in. And then I'm connecting it to my nose contour. If you don't have a nose contour, just connect it where you want it to. Or you don't have to, you can stop at a certain point. Just find whatever works for you. And then since I have all that extra space up there, I will be pulling the red upwards. It's like I'm putting the product here, I am putting the product here, and then I'm pulling it forward, and then I'm pulling it back. Because I want the deepest saturation there, and then I want it to fade out as it hits my brow bone, and then fade out as it hits my nose contour. Once again, most product here, and then pull it out. And then I'm going to windshield wiper motion back and forth just to bring that color up, because I don't want to add more product. Just want to intensify. And if I want it to be deeper, so I put my brush into my shadow pan and I just push it where I want the deepest bit of color. I'm liking how that red looks. And we're going to do the same with the bottom part. We're going to push that where we want it. I'm not using as big windshield wiper motions on this one because I just want to focus the color and I want to be a little bit more precise than I have been. Because I just want this color to be right under where the eye is. And do the same with the other eye. And build it up as intense as you want. I want the red to really show. Beautiful. And then looking at my eye as I'm doing this, I want to, I don't know if you can see, but you can see on my lid there how I have like this liner and then my liquid liner there. I don't want it to look like there's a cave, so I'm going to connect this to that. So it has more of an angle to it. Can you see that, how that changed that? I'm going to do the same for the middle part because I don't want that little cave of my natural skin color in there from where I put the liner to the liquid liner. So I'm just going to connect that up. There we go. Has a stronger look there now. I'm going to do the same to the other eye. There we go. Perfect. Now we're going to take a smaller little brush. It's like right in front of me. Right here. It's like a nice little pointed tip on it. And then we're going to define this line. Now last night I made it quite soft when I did the clown makeup. This one I want it to be a lot stronger. I want this to be like very smoky, very vixen-y. Once again, still putting most of the product here and then pulling it out softly with less pressure on my brush. But now I'm going to put more here because I want it to smoke out. I want it to be dramatic. And these are probably going to be the only two eyeshadow colors that I use on my lid, because when you diffuse that black out, it's going to start making the red just look more dark. But the gradient of the black will give a nice little smoky effect to the eye. And then let's bring this right into the nose a little bit. Now I'm putting next to no pressure on my brush. I just want it to softly glide over where that black is. Now let's add some more. I want it to be super intense, especially on this part here. We're going to start doing smoking out the bottom part. Quite a bit of smoke. but I want to soften it a bit. So I'm going to take the red, slowly buff that out. And then I'm going to get a more detailed brush, take the black, and then this is where I'm going to start smoking out a little bit more of this line going out. I don't know if that camera's picking up my stomach, but it's making noises. I'm not bringing the product right to the end of where I put the line, but I'm bringing it close because I want the edges to be quite sharp, and then I want it to smoke out. And that's the same for both sides. Take my little brush, smoke it out a little bit. And a little bit on the edge there. Cool, 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 cool. And I'm gonna want to put a little bit, I'm gonna put some black on my lids. Okay, let's do some glitter. Now we use that nice little glitter glue, not glitter glue, glitter like stuff from Kimchi, which is fun with the hearts and the stars in it. I'm just gonna push that right in that little empty space here. Just pick some up, place it in there. And I want it to go right in there a little bit. There we go. Hopefully I can pick it up somewhere and you can see a bit of that. Place it in there, move it around. What's nice about this stuff is that you have a decent amount of playtime with it before it dries. So if you have a firm brush, like mine is here, it's quite firm, you can push the product around to where you want it to place it before it dries down. Sorry, this may look awkward, but I just want to see it in different lighting. Fantastic. Cool, 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 cool. That'll be good for now. Now we're going to go in with some white. I'll take my little angle brush, put it on the top of the little pencil there. And then this is where I'm going to fill in this part. I used this brush for my lips yesterday. But it kind of works because we're using all the red, so I'm not complaining. I'm gonna fill that in, put it right up to the waterline, right in there. To the other side. Then we're gonna do the outer side. Put that right in there, once again in the waterline as well. Then pull this bad boy out. And I want it to be a softer color than in the beginning part, so once again I'm putting most of the product here, but also since it's the cream before it dry, you can quickly pat it, and then that will soften the edges. Fun. Do the same for the other eye. So I think that's all that I want to do with it. Then I'm going to take my pencil again because I want to define that inner corner a little bit more. I want it to be a little bit more pointy. There we go. Perfect. Now we're going to put some mascara on. Just on the top lash. I will be putting my lash a little bit higher up again this time because I have such strong liner. Perfect. Now I'm going to be putting my red lips on before I put my lashes on because I want the lip to fully dry down before I start working on it, because I will be doing the same thing I did with the clown look and putting black around it. Put my my red on. Normally I would start with a lip liner, but since I'm going to be putting black all over it, I don't need to worry about being super precise at this moment. And then I'm going to do a bit like I did with the clown, but not too much. I'm going to take a little bit of this red. I just want to take the bottom lip and go up a tiny little bit. I don't know if you can see it too much, but see just the tiniest little bit there. It's going to give my mouth a little bit of a smirk when my mouth is in a restful position. And that's what I want. I want to look mischievous tonight. Perfect. Now I want that to dry down, so that's why I did it first. I'm gonna add a little bit of brow highlight. The same highlight that I used on my cheeks. I'm gonna place it up there, which is great. And take my brush that has no product in and just go on the edges of it just to blend it in with my shadow. And a flawless diffusion. Whew. It's looking good. Okay, then we're gonna go with lashes. Dun, dun, dun. Once again, if you want a full tutorial on lashes, check out another one of the episodes of Basically Ella on the Unicorns Live app, where you're watching it right now. Like I said, a little pro tip. I like to put the lashes on one, or put the glue on one side of the lash, then put it down and grab the next one, and then by the time I'm finished putting the glue on this one to grab my next lash, it will be tacky to put on my lid. I'll take this one, place it a little higher than I would normally place it. Beautiful. If it moves around, that's fine. You still have a little bit of playtime to get it in this place. Fun. Okay, and this is where I want to put a little bit of lashes on the bottom lash as well. So, there we go, got it open. Okay, so I'm going to take some of these longer ones, and I'm just going to dab and then place. And place this bad boy. With the mat. You know, let's put a lot on there. Why not, right? Put more. Shorter one. We're going to put this one on the outer corner. This big one, I'm going to try to make sure glue is standing up. Maybe I'm going to have to hold it for a moment. Then I want a little bit on the inner corner too. At this point, it might have been easier if I just used a strip lash. But it's going to have a nice little effect. Like these little fluttery lashes. Oh, stand up. Cool. There we go. Now I have that done. We're going to take our black again. We're going to finish up the lips since everything else is pretty much done now. Got our lashes, got our look, our bottom lashes, and now I want to deepen up that bottom. Taking my little product with my pencil and just lining the lip. Then I still want to blend it in, so I'm just going to take my brush and then pull down. I want the deepest bit of red right in the center of my lips. I can do that. Then I'm going to use some gloss, because I love a shiny lip. Put it right in the center. Oh my god, I'm getting stuff all over me. There we go, a deep vixen-y look with my deep lips. Look at that, let's look at my teeth. Perfect. All right, there we go. This is the end of our holiday, Halloween makeup journeys. I'm quite excited about this whole little thing because we did, once again, a broken clown. We did a broken doll. Yeah. A broken doll, a clown, and then this little vixen-y look where it can go with so many different looks. So you could throw some vampire teeth on this and you could be a sexy vampire. You could just be anything that you want to be sexy and dark, a vampy woman, a vixen, all those fun things. But thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned because we have a lovely holiday Christmas edition coming out soon, and we'll release dates, I don't know, within the next few weeks probably. But thank you so much. Stay there. Bye.